There is something truly special about nature. It connects in such a beautiful way with the soul. In the heart of the Utah desert, where the earth whispers ancient secrets and the stars paint stories across the night sky, lies a hidden gem known as Coyote Gulch. Join me as we descend into the sandstone sanctuary, where the echoes of footsteps merge with the melody of the wind, and every twist of the canyon reveals nature's artistry. Here, amidst towering cliffs, arches that defy your imagination, timeless waterfalls, and serene streams, we find a world untouched by time, a journey that promises both adventure and tranquility. Welcome to Coyote Gulch. Well, good morning from Coyote Gulch. Permits have been secured, and we are ready to head out. It is 7 a.m. and we're gonna hit the trail here. So we just left the parking lot about a half mile ago, and this is what the ground is like for the first half mile. It is deep beach sand. So don't bother emptying your shoes. It is all downhill, but your shoes are going to fill up with sand in the first half mile. Like, I can already feel the sand under my toes. Maybe you don't wear shoes, maybe you wear sandals. I don't know what the answer is, but just know it's so pretty here, though. We're not even inside the gulch. Not even close yet. One thing we've noticed this morning, walking across the sand, is the desert wildlife is very active at night, because there are tracks of every possible animal across this trail, whether they're mice, lizards, snakes, whatever they all are. But look at the size. Oh, there's a rabbit. See those? That's got to be a rabbit. What are we? 0.8. 0.8. Quick check-in. We're 1 mile in, and we wanted to get an early start before things got hot this morning. So we started the trail at 7 a.m. and just came across 4 guys that had rafted down the river, and I'm guessing that's the Escalante River, but I'm not sure. They were on their way out with their pack rafts and oars and everything in their 65-liter bags. Anyway, point being, one of the guys was from New Zealand, one of the guys was from Miami. We didn't catch where the other 2 guys were from, but that's how epic this place is, apparently. And I'm embarrassed to say I'm from Utah and 45 years old, and this is my first time to Coyote Gulch. So, you sometimes just don't know what's right there around you, what beauty and what's in your backyard, unless you actually really get out enough to see what's there. And so, shame on me for not getting out more often, but I'm glad I'm here today. I've got good company with my oldest brother, and should be quite the day, quite the adventure. Well, at least we've had the terrain change to where we can walk on rocks instead of through that thick sand. So as you can see here, we're now walking on rock, and we've been walking on this rock for probably a quarter mile, which is nice. A nice change. Welcomed.
Yeah, look down straight ahead on the left.
Yeah, I see that one up there on the left. Just continue this direction. Here we are at Crack in the Wall, and we just came across this group from Alaska, and they helped us with our packs down. We helped them with their packs up, and what a beautiful area. And now we're headed down into the gulch. You can see back there, that is Stephen's Arch. And I've got to guess here, that's got to be one of the biggest arches in the entire world.
Right.
I'd be curious to look that one up because that thing is enormous.
It is, Jim. It's bigger than Wilson's by far.
Wow. We've made it to the gulch, and we've decided we're going to go over to Stephen's Arch and go see what we see over there, because we have the entire day to do what we want to do. There are so many lizards down here. Like, you can't walk across the ground without seeing lizards. Wow. Oh, the ground just gives way under you. So we just dropped our packs, and we're headed over to go see Stephen's Arch and the confluence. So this will add a little bit of mileage to our total trip, time and distance, but this is a must do. We have the whole day. Plus we're still burning monsters, so gotta keep going. Water looks inviting, but not with all those bugs on top of it. All right, well, at least we're on a trail now. That's nice. Dude, everywhere you step, lizards are just scattering under your feet. I'll take lizards all day. Just no snakes, please. Dude, this is so freaking cool. So you can see right in front of us, we're coming up on the confluence. This is, I guess it's, I don't know, is it the Coyote River? I don't know what river this is, but I'll figure it out. But Coyote River meeting up with the Escalante River, and that is moving. That looks actually, I don't know how deep it is, but it's moving. Be prepared, because, it's deep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude. Where do we go from here?
I think you do this. Oh, suck. It looks like you got to go clear up there to get to. All right, well. Dude, the current is so strong. The current is so strong.
Well, that got my dark.
Oh, that happened a long time ago for me. Okay, that's not too bad now. Stay this step though. Don't get deep again. Dude, that's actually a workout. Holy moly. I mean, wow. All right, after several river crossings, we are getting really close to Stevens Arch. But we already passed the confluence. Oh my gosh, there it is. Coming into view. Check that thing out. Oh. Wow. Wow, that thing is enormous. Such a freaking cool place to be. It is so green in here and lush, and I can't wipe this cheese eating grin off my face because of how cool this place is. Oh my heck. Behold, the mighty Stevens Arch.
Really? Right?
Wow. I think there are a total of 5 arches in here.
Wow. Good wrap.
All right, so there is this little trail here.
The game trail?
No, dude, people use this. We just missed it. Look, it comes right back out into the Coyote Gulch River.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're in Coyote Gulch River right here. Boom. Woo! As I slide in. And there's the confluence.
Oh, yeah, sure enough.
It worked. Well, we bypassed one section is all. That river was really flowing pretty strong current, way steep on me. I'm 5'6", so definitely a strong current. But anyway, where I'm going with this is after coming back past that first campsite that you get to when you enter the gulch, you might as well just change your footwear at that point, which we did, because river crossings begin. We are here on June 1st, 2024, and the river crossings have already been plentiful. And sometimes it's just easier just to go up the river than to keep going back and forth. Like, there's some unnecessary things that you do. The river's actually not a bad way to just go, except for it's full of pollywogs, tadpoles, whatever. Everything's been beautiful and awesome so far, so. We're at 6.3 miles on the day, but we did go all the way to Stevens Arch, as far as we could. And that was about 4 or 5 river crossings of the Escalante River, which was awesome, but challenging at the same time. This place is unreal. We've passed a couple campground sites along the river here, and I just wanted to get a video to show you what this looks like down here in Coyote Gulch, how lush and green it is, and the greens against the red backdrop. It's just insanely beautiful. We have seen several people today, but not overcrowded, at least not at this point. We made our way to Stevens Arch, and now we're making our way to what I think is called Coyote Natural Bridge, unless there's another one before that, and I just can't remember them all in order right now. And we're just trying to keep moving, so I'm not gonna look it up right now. You just go through so many wild sections here. Oh, shoot. And there is Cliff Arch, and I'll tell you what, coming through this section, talk about bushwhacking central. All right, so we are 1 mile from Jacob Hamblin Arch, and we finally found a spot that we really liked that was in the shade. And Cameron's got his tent set up over here with all his stuff. He's got his pack, his jet boil, he's got dinner. Cameron is having pad thai, brought to you by Backpackers Pantry, excuse me. Actually sounds really good. Who else gets to eat Chinese food out here? And here's his REI co-op tent set up. We keep getting these strong breezes that come through here, and they really don't provide much, but they just go through the tops of the trees. It's kind of weird. And this is my Outdoor Vitals Fortius one-person trekking pole tent. And got the vestibule completely open, and show you my stakeout lines over here. The ground is literally crawling with thousands of ants, but they're little itty bitty black ants, and not really. I threw my Peak refuel wrapper on the ground, and they're enjoying that right now. Just to get them away from me. But you gotta check out this place where we're at. This is really cool. What it hasn't done yet is it hasn't cooled down. We tried to take naps, and we were both sweating in our tents, and it's June 1st. So maybe you have to do Coyote Gulch during the winter, or the early spring, or the early fall, late fall. Back here behind our tents, we have our water supply. Bring you back here and show you this. So you can see how beautiful it looks down this way. That's our way out tomorrow morning. And the river runs down and behind our campsite and continues down the canyon this way. But we've got running water here. We've already filtered a couple liters, procured some clean water for drinking purposes and cooking purposes. But this place is awesome. So we are really loving this spot that we selected. There's a lot of ants on the ground, but we can deal with the ants. There's no snakes, very few lizards to be spoken of. We are pretty close to the trail, but all the campsites are, so there's nothing you can do about that. But we're excited for temperatures to drop so that things will cool down tonight. So, time to go enjoy a meal. I'm having chicken penny pasta from Peak Refuel. I'm excited for dinner. How's dinner, Cam?
Exceptional. Pad Thai.
I love it. Mine only needed 10 minutes. I gave it 20. I think we're probably good to eat. That's really good. There is Jacob Hamblin's arch. And how cool is that? Good grief, dude.
Right.
I wonder how they measure these.
The girth on that thing.
So after eating dinner, we left camp to come see what our journey looked like going out, because we were so close to the end where you ascend back up to the parking lot, and in so doing, well, check this out.
Wow. Spectacular.
Dude, Utah is just amazing. Look at this whole freaking amphitheater of a dome. Wow.
I can hear him.
Yeah, totally, right? Like, what are we doing? I am blown away once again. Utah. You just don't ever disappoint. Like, from Paria Canyon to Buckskin Gulch to Coyote Gulch to the big cottonwoods and little cottonwood. You just don't disappoint. It's amazing this is all here. So it is 8:30 on June 1st, and we are at the end of Coyote Gulch. We both just had our second dinners after completing 15 miles on the day, 13.5 documented and another 2 undocumented, as we essentially just went out to Jacob Hamblin's Arch this evening to go see what our ascent out of the canyon or the gulch was going to look like, and ran into a lot of parties that are camped that direction, and now we're just hoping the temperatures plummet into the 50s for us to sleep nice and cozy tonight, but that's not going to happen because right now it feels like 90 still, but it might be 85. Cameron says it's 85.
It's hot.
But it's still plenty warm. So, sunset here in 15 minutes, and it's going to start getting dark, so be prepared to go to bed, I guess. All right, it's officially after 9 sometime. What time is it? Let's check. It's officially 9:20. Sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So,
Good night, man.
we will see you in the morning. No stars are out yet. Actually, you can see a planet, but I don't know what planet it is because I'm no astronomer. But I don't think we'll be doing a lot of sleeping because it's still not cold.
It's 1,000 degrees.
Cameron just said it's 1,000 degrees inside his tent. There is a breeze, you just don't get it inside the tents, and I don't understand, like, why? Like, why does the breeze not come into the tents? I have no idea, but it did get cold last night at the parking lot. So we're praying for a miracle that we're going to see a sudden drop in temperature in the next 15 to 20 minutes. If so, we do sleep. If not, it's going to be a restless night and a rough morning. But it's all part of the journey. So, see you in the morning. It is 5:45 a.m. And as Cameron said, leave no trace. So we were never here, and we just broke down camp in a land speed record. I don't think anyone's ever broken down a camp that fast. What time did we get up? Okay, well, there you go. 25 minutes, and we are gone. And hitting the trail, and we are out of here. We're leaving Coyote Gulch. We'll be the first ones out. And the sun is not up. So the sun's not awake, and neither should I be. But you don't get to see sunrises unless you get up in the morning. So Cameron said, let's get up this morning, and at whatever cost, let's make sure we're the first ones to see the sunrise. So here we go. And now we've got about, I think it's exactly it's huge, 2.6 miles. 2.6 miles. Oh, I thought that was something different. 2.6 miles to the truck, so most of which is through sand. Deep sand. Not looking forward to that. It is cool right now. Cameron was saying that at about 1:30 a.m. the temperatures finally cool off enough to where he climbed to his sleeping bag. I don't know what time it was, but at some point in the night I threw my quilt over the top of me, kind of. But it was not cold last night. It cooled off. That's it. Yeah. Alright, we'll get out of here. So as we're heading out here, I gotta tell you something really fast. One of the benefits of breaking down camp early and having this is you can eat while you're walking. So, oh, just about tripped. This is the Delicioats overnight oats, cherry chocolate. This is a meal where you just add water. And so I just put the water in last night, and I'm able to eat this on the trail this morning while we're walking. But I'll be honest, walking, filming, and eating is a recipe for disaster, so don't do it. But it's actually really good. So check out this company for your next breakfast backpacking. All right, Cameron's beginning the ascent where we believe, we've never been here before, but we think this is what's going to take us up to the rope. So wish us luck. Here comes Cam, and yeah, I'm breathing heavy. This is no joke, and there's no rope here. And he's on a rolled ankle to boot. So you're almost there. Dude, this is insane. So we've just come out on the Jacob Hamblin's Arch ascent, and there's no rope here. So this is a lot of work, but not impossible to do, because we're both older men, 46 and 52, and we're coming up. Well, you can't even see where it drops off now too, but that's a fault summit. And I hope that's not a fault summit, but it probably is. Well, we made it. We're almost to the top, and we beat the sun. The sun has not made it over the crust yet, but here we are up at the top, and I'm torn between filming the sunrise coming over the top and down here, Jacob Hamblin's Arch and the amphitheater. I don't know if that they call it, but dude, that thing is huge. Going into that was amazing. And right now we're standing on top of the first one that we came across last night. But this place, holy cow, this place. Wow, that was a workout coming up here. Let's go back to the sunrise. All right, well, we made it past the worst of it, and now we just have a long haul back to the truck in the second parking lot. And right now it's not so bad. Walking on this rock is very, very nice, actually, because I know what's coming. And I did not bring my surfboard for the beach. So, in a moment now, we'll be at the beach. All right, well, it's official. We're leaving the solid surface for the sand. So, at mile something, I show 1 mile, but I didn't start it at camp. Okay, so probably closer to 1.5, maybe, I don't know. Maybe even we went farther off course than that, but it was at least solid rock. And this sand actually isn't bad, but it gets a lot worse than this. I am glad we got up, even though it was super early when we did, because it's already warm. We've been going for just over 2.5 miles this morning since breaking down camp and leaving the trail, hitting the trail. And we've been traversing through a lot of unknown territory and not well marked, but marked, I guess, well enough. Right now it's not bad, but this is definitely a section of the trail you're going to need your maps downloaded for, or have a map with you, because not well marked, not a lot of cairns. You just kind of point a direction that you know you're supposed to go and take the path of least resistance. So we should be getting pretty close to the dirt road here soon, I hope. And here we are to where we started a day ago. And what a sight this is to behold right now, because we thought we were putting in at the lower parking lot and gonna have to traverse another mile or so up to the parking lot, but we're here, and high fives. So, epic journey from Coyote Gulch. So much to say about it, so much. First thought, don't come in June. You gotta come earlier, or you gotta wait till later. It was just too hot, and it's time to roll. Do me a favor, if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.